The pressure does erupt. It erupts in the form of divorce. It erupts in the form of depression. It erupts in the form of burnout. There's a point where the pressure builds. And so what is coaching actually? It's about understanding those pressures and releasing them and letting them go and finding other ways to get your needs met. Hey guys, Matt Tait here from the Kintamani crater in Bali. And as you can see here, this is a huge crater caldera that was formed by many eruptions. And then later on, Mount Batur emerged from the middle of those eruptions. You can see the massive size of the crater from those on the other side of that lake there. That's the edge of the ridge. So it's an amazing place to visit if you are visiting Bali in Indonesia, the Kintamani crater. And it reveals a few things that are really appropriate for human beings and really appropriate for coaching. And that particular one today I want to talk about is pressure, because these are volcanoes, and this one is still active, as is Agung over there. I'm not sure about this one, but that one definitely is still active. And so what is it that makes a volcano erupt? Well, it doesn't ask for permission. It doesn't ask people when you want me to erupt. It just erupts when the pressure has reached a boiling point, has reached that point of explosion, that point where it has to come out somewhere. And that pressure is very apt for coaching, because our unconscious mind builds up things. The pressure could be suppressing your emotions. The pressure could be suppressing your dreams, holding back, not allowing yourself to express your authentic self, all sorts of things, holding yourself to a different kind of standard instead of living your authentic self, right? So this is the direction my coaching is certainly going, is that authenticity piece. Now, when the pressure does erupt, it erupts in the form of divorce. It erupts in the form of depression. It erupts in the form of burnout. There's a point where the pressure builds. And so what is coaching actually? It's about understanding those pressures and releasing them and letting them go and finding other ways to get your needs met. So you don't end up with a big caldera scar like this one with a massive hole in the ground. What you want is to build up something new. And so instead of having this caldera, which was a result of an explosion, you can see the lava flows, the black lines there. That is the lava flows from the past, which was a buildup of pressure. Now there's benefits to the outcomes at the other end of it, but if we can release the pressure in a sustainable way, so there's not so much destruction. We'll get to the fertile soils later on, but it's about understanding yourself, understanding what is the pressure inside of me, finding ways to express and release, and really tapping into and integrating yourself so that you don't have to build a new identity so much. It's more integrating the parts of you you've suppressed. Because if you don't integrate the parts you've suppressed, the anxieties, the tensions, the depression, all those things can be very destructive. So, release the pressure in good ways, going to boxing, doing other things like that, but also understanding what those pressures are. If you can't articulate what they are, how can you manage them? And that's where the coaching comes in. So, release the pressure so you don't have destruction, and you will enjoy your life so much better. The integration will bring an inner peace, and then your volcano will be dormant. You won't need all of that pressure building up. Nice metaphor. We'll build on that as we do our trip around Bali and Indonesia. I'll talk to you in the next video. If you enjoyed that video, like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you very soon. Matt Tait signing out from Bali and the Kintamani crater.